update of this. We're getting ready for a lovely Easter party today at my sister's house, and all the children, I can't wait to see them. And there's going to be a big bouncy castle and everything. Problem is, it's very dark. Look at it a bit. Well, I've been up since 3 o'clock or something. It's like 20 to 7 a.m. now. We've got the beautiful cyan here. We're just going to put it that way because I've got to show you how to curl her hair. A bit of spritzer. She's going to look so beautiful. And I got another new chair for in here for my beautiful, generous neighbour, Bernard, and Mariana, when she comes to visit, is just going to adore it. It's like a swivel chair, and I'll put pictures up at the end of this. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Oh, this is the portrait doll of my daughter, first daughter, Catherine. And so she actually gave her the name. She paints everywhere. She painted her kitchen and everything with the cyan blue. And there's people using it now for names. So she is Cyan Olivia. And I put up the slideshow just saying everybody to have a fantastic Easter. I wasn't feeling well again. I've still been pushing through, getting loads done. But it was more, to be honest with you, because of things that have been going on in here, in my little haven. Like bullies, people just ignore me, not speaking to me when I go down for the morning tea. And then we had like an Easter day out, and I just turned around and they had all gone to the next table, and I was just so upset. And my own doctor, he phoned me yesterday, I think, and I was speaking to him about it, and he actually said, like, oh my goodness, I was just about to swear there now. He said, like, that is ridiculous, you know? And he said, like, you shouldn't be getting told just to ignore it, you know? That is not the way to deal with it. But and then Jimbo was even talking about movie, and like, honest to goodness, for those of you who know me, it took me like 2.5 years or something to get out of that horrible, horrible flat that they put me into, from the house that I'd lived in for like 35 years or something. And I mean, it was bad, and everything that went on outside, and all the fighting and the screaming and I had to have like 1 million letters, and I don't know. And I think once you're actually in a place like this then, where you wanted to go and it was so hard to get into, I really don't think, you know, I really don't think it would be very easy to get a swap. I know some people have. The neighbour across the way is absolutely wonderful, Elaine. She actually came here from Belfast and then originally from England, but she's going to be moving back within the next 6 months to live with her family now over there. She's getting older, and even though she's actually lived here most of her life, I think she wants to, you know, get settled over there now, and she has grandchildren and everything, so yeah. You know, I won't defer, and then there's not that many people goes down to the tea in the morning, and like, people are saying to me in here, and the sister and everything too, like, it's only 3 people, and but the thing is, I was trying to make a life for myself in here, and especially if something happens to Jim, and he's not well at all at the minute, and nobody seems to care about that. It will not help him out to get his cataract sooner or his knees done, and you know, the thing is, for me to make a life for myself around here, I mean, I would have to be going to the teas every morning, and there's only like Bernadette, a couple of doors down from me, but she travels a lot to England as well because her daughters live there. And then, like, it would kind of just be my whole life routine. These bullies would be there, you know what I mean? And it's just a trigger. And Jimbo phoned Pauline from the club, which is just up the street that I just joined, and it's absolutely amazing. Honest to goodness, there are still so many good people in the world. And they take you out and they do all these things, and you go up every Thursday, and it's different things every Thursday. And it's all free. And you can actually do your own savings up there and everything. So anyway, Jimbo spoke to her and he was saying about I would have to leave because up there too, obviously, like, we were just, you know, our first time up, obviously we just thought, right, we must be sitting here beside people that's from our building, but they just really didn't even speak, or, you know the way it is sometimes when you just know you're not wanted. It's just like, I said to the manager that when I moved in here, I was not expecting, that was the furthest thing from my mind. I didn't even think about it because of the age bracket. You know what I mean? It's just unbelievable that, you know, at their ages, and most of them's older than me. How could they not have learned stuff? Do you know what I mean? It's just, honestly, but this is like being back at school. And I do have my own group that I could go back to, which is also on a Thursday. But you have to be there kind of early in the morning, and I used to go there on a Monday and Thursday. A Monday was for yoga, Thursday was for mindfulness with Julie, and the people there was just fantastic. You don't have any outings or anything like that. Well, this has changed now. I haven't been there since, it was before the COVID even, way before the COVID. Because of all the, remember when I was really taken sick and in and out of hospitals and whatnot. But yeah, that's who I collected the charity money for there, and I gave it to Judith, and I showed the receipt and everything, remember, on a slideshow. And Judith, I mean, I actually have her WhatsApp and everything, and she was actually texting and saying to come back. And it's just because, like, I really need the exercise as well, and this is just up the road there, but like, it's a good wee hill. You know, I have to still keep stopping at the minute with the breathlessness, but I know that'll get better. And also it's the money. The taxis now are so expensive here. You would be talking at least £20 a week. That's up and back on a Monday, up and back on a Thursday, and probably even more. And that works out at about £80 a month. So, like, that's why I was just really giving it a shot, you know, up there. But anyway, Pauline, whenever Jimbo phoned, she said, no, that happened to somebody else in here as well. And what I did is I just found somebody else, got them a different seat with people that I knew, you know, was going to be really lovely, did them really welcoming. And so I said, okay, I'll try that. We'll just go in and sit at the opposite end, you know, and just let them know that, like, I know what's going on. I know they don't like me. I don't know why. This is just like a setting spray here, guys. Sometimes you're better just squirting it beforehand. little Cyan. Let me just show you. She's going to get changed today, aren't she? Boing. Yeah. How cute are you? Boom, boom, boom. And of course, she was done by Mary Ivory. Daisy Reborn Nursery. She's on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. So yeah, to continue the story, we went then, we said okay to Pauline, and we went just Thursday past, and she set us beside these beautiful people, just beautiful. And Jim met somebody up there that he knew that actually works up there. I must put the pictures at the end of this video. We got pictures taken. The Easter Bunny came in, which was the big, tall man that Jimbo had been talking to. It was so funny, and they had like all raffles and prizes. Jim won an Easter egg, and then he won a big plant. And but the other Ollies that weren't sitting with us, they were all wanted plants and all as well. So, and one of them is actually the girl that does the planting, you know, out in our gardens and all. So Jim just gave his plant away to wee Brady, we one from Lisfannon that actually drives up. And somebody else gave her one as well, because partly there's like a big garden down there. So I've still been I have to still downsize some of this doll stuff, and I got another fantastic chair from my neighbour, as I was saying yesterday, and then so I was just exhausted last night trying to move everything about again, and I'm still not finished, but I'm hoping to get there today. I'm going to have to try and sleep at some stage before I go to my sister's. That's supposed to be at 1:30, because like I'm just absolutely exhausted now. That's been going on for a while now. Like I don't know why I'm not sleeping. I don't know. But I got about 2.5 hours sleep. But yeah, I don't want to let her down again, because I've been invited to so many things the past year or so, and as you all know, because I was coming on here all the time and saying like, I'm back, and then the next day I was in hospital again, or lying in my bed getting the doctor out on some antibiotics or something. So that was the same thing happening with her, and so I really don't want to let her down today. I'm just hoping I can get a wee nap and then just go down for even an hour or two. She just got all her whole kitchen done. She wants me to see that. So that'll be good. Her house is absolutely amazing, and I really want to see. She has loads of grandchildren, and they're just so funny. And my grandchildren's coming as well, of course, and my other daughter. Jim will be there, and her husband Jason. So yeah, really don't want to miss all of that. So, and I know, oh, sorry, Cyan, everything's falling. Alright. You just start rushing it then, don't you? Because she has quite a lot of hair. Buddy D still has the thickest. I don't know how Mary did it. I really don't. That's for those of you that have been with me the past 10 years, whatever. That's my therapy doll. And of course, I've got my Braylon now, my Charlie Bear, purple and treacle, and that comforts me a lot when I'm sick. That's like my Lupus Bear. It's up there. It stays in the bed with me. Jimbo is out in the living room right now. He's been sleeping out there a lot at the minute, because the wee bed thing, I don't know what you call it, that's out there, that's seems to be more comfortable for him. So, yeah. Oh, I don't know. The back is going now doing this, but started, so we'll finish. Hope you all doing good anyway, people. And hope you all have a great Easter. What are all your plans for today? Let me know in the comments what you think about beautiful Cyan's hair. If I have time today, I'm going to do Ricky Roses as well. And as I said recently, they're all going to be coming out now 2 at a time. They'll be getting changed on a Monday. So tomorrow now it'll be her, and then the portrait of my youngest daughter, Kim, that's Sky. So then I'll be doing videos with those for like a week. And I am aware that, you know, I had Bonnie D, who comes out with my sister, my twin sister, as I call her, because everybody just thought we were twins, and my mother used to dress us the same and everything, and that's Megan, you know, the lame sculpt. Oh, sit up, Cyan. Please don't move. And, oh, I didn't even get to, I can put my leg up here. I didn't really get to do videos with her, but I have to, I don't like to have too many out now in the room, because and apparently it's not actually good for your mental health. You know, I like a place to be more spacious. The new swivel, and it's like a springy and everything, I don't know. Black chairs in there in the corner. You can't see it from here. Had to move everything about. Yesterday again, my daughter Kim was on and helped me with that. And a friend of mine is interested. I know there was a few of you used to watch her channel. And then they had to stop for a while due to Jason's new job and everything. But they were in Cumber House. You have to pay. They had to pay like £100 for that. They did an actual overnight. KJ Huntings. You remember them, guys? Hope you do. But they have to get another few videos done now before they can, you know, they don't want to just put this one up and then have nothing else to, you know, put up after it again. So it'll probably be May anyway, some, you know, time in May when they get it up. And my other daughter was there as well. And Cumber House is haunted, obviously, and it's absolutely massive. And Catherine, my oldest daughter, she went way up to the attic by herself. They're really crazy people, they really are. I would not do it. And then Jason, my second daughter's husband, he went to the middle floor, and then Kim went way down to the basement. So by themselves, you know, they each had equipment set up. So I don't know yet what happened or what didn't happen, or tell you what, they're very brave. I really don't think I could do that. Yeah. How are you holding up there? Isn't she being very good? Here we go, we're really there. I don't know if I'll get Ricky Roses done today. Maybe not. Nope. Maybe tomorrow, because, as I said, I'm going to have to try and get a wee sleep. And then I'm going to have to wake myself up, get dressed, do my own hair, all that. This place off to my left, there's still loads to get switched about and organized. I really am hoarse in my voice. Can any of you hear it? I don't know. No, I don't know what's happening. My back is killing me. But yeah, I'm just so glad for the DBT treatment I had. Thank goodness I get it. And then all the treatment I had really did help, and they said the bloods are looking good and everything. But obviously they said, you know, I was nearly expecting like just all the pains and the burning and like sort of everything to go away, and they said no, it's not like that. You know, this was really just to treat the dangerous bit, because all my old steroids and everything had been killed off. So, but I've been taught now just how to manage it more, to push through it. And I have an appointment soon with my rheumatologist at the hospital. I have a bone density scan. I have to get 2 big teeth out up here. They're going to knock me out for it, thank goodness. They're going to send me somewhere for that. And because, like, I know everybody doesn't like the dentist, but I really have a phobia. So, like, you know, it was a new girl I saw the last day, and I have loads of other treatment to have. With my Sjogren's disease is setting in now, and there's just, I'm afraid to eat anything. There's just lumps in my teeth, it just falls off. It doesn't even really hurt, they're just falling apart. But the 2 back ones, massive holes in them there, they were hurting, so we're going to take those out. And yeah, so whenever I'm overseeing my rheumatologist, Mr. McDonald, I'll be able to ask him about a few things and see what's happening. And I don't know, I don't think he can help with not sleeping at night. Has anybody any ideas? Oh my goodness, guys, this is like, I don't normally even do a video this long. I'm so sorry. Whoa, nearly 23 minutes. So let's say what I'm going to do is finish this off, and then I'm going to put pictures at the end. Yes. Her page is wonderful. Okay, bye-bye everybody. Thank you so much. And please like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and hit that little bell. Keep dancing.